What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Pt.1 here, and I'm coming at y'all with part 1 of a 100k subscriber special, as I wanted to make this first one as a simple thank you letter, but also my first ever unboxing, because something special had just arrived last Monday, and believe it or not, I haven't opened it up just yet. We got ourselves here the silver play button. I only cut the sides off of this, so I'm just taking a look inside for the first time. Oh, got a letter. Okay, let me actually read this first. Alright. Do you remember your first subscriber? Yeah, that's really that's really tough. Your 100th or your 1000th subscriber? Chances are you do. And we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, fans stayed and their numbers increased because of your unique voice and your excitement being part of the growing community that you established. We are thrilled to see the development of your community and are proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to engage and amaze them with you even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? Small thing here. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with a great care by Rick. Rick happens to be watching, this, shout out to him. Oh my goodness. Here's the big one itself. Jeez. No, I gotta take it out of the package. This is where it's at. Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh, it's even got holes in the back there. This is patch on the wall or something. Wow. In the mirror. Wait, I just gotta show this thing one more time. Holy! Oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is insane. You know, words can't express how much this incredible achievement really means to me. A lot of people I mentioned in the description, but also everybody that's part of my inspiration and friends list. I would not only like to give a shout out to and acknowledge, but especially longtime friends and family members, many viewers who enjoy the content, and especially every fan game, ROM modification, and mod creator that I've ever showcased their creations throughout the years. There's still ways that I want to improve, not only as a content creator, but also as a speedrunner and a beat producer. I learned from a lot of really talented individuals, and still continue to do so. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there have been times where I felt like there's been frustration with certain videos not doing so well, and especially throughout earlier this year, to a point where I felt like I was gonna quit. But deep down, it's like the energy has always been there to keep hustling and keep pushing myself, you know, and it's hard to honestly give up, especially with how much you're pushing yourself. And the way that I've been doing so the past 4 years, producing content non-stop every day, and not giving myself a day off is crazy. There's many things in life that can inspire you, and I've always felt like there was a lot of positive-minded and spirited people on many different platforms that could go a long way with helping you get motivation. Now, when I started out on the platform back in 2012, I was still in middle school at the time, and truth be told, throughout the first 5 years, They were on and off, and there were mistakes here and there, and for the most part I didn't honestly care about it, especially when I was at such a young age. But compared to where things are at right now, I want to be able to do better for myself, you know, but really make a redemption and stay true to fulfilling that. After graduating from high school in 2017, a couple months later during the fall season, at one point while I was in a friend's live stream, I asked this question: should I take a hiatus from the platform? And all the responses I got were no, I shouldn't. So I used that as motivation to start somewhere, and it was really the beginning of 2018, around the time when Sonic Mania had first released, where I decided to start being more consistent with content. It wasn't like an everyday thing, more so like at least take a day off every week. And then 2019 eventually was the year when I actually had started becoming a whole lot more consistent with uploading every single day up until this point in time. And that's what, like as I mentioned before as well, I haven't taken a day off since. To be honest, during the beginning of this year, I was telling myself that when I finally make it to this achievement, that maybe I'll consider taking a break, maybe for at least a week at most. But I then thought maybe towards the time that I am doing the marathon later this year. But to be honest though, it's kind of undecided. Now, I was originally planning on posting part 1 this past Monday, but then moved it to Tuesday, then Wednesday, then thought it would be better to post it on this Friday, today, mainly because it would be more convenient for part 2. Believe it or not, it's a birthday tomorrow. And like every year, it's become a tradition to do a special speedrun for my birthday, so thinking about this a month prior, it's not just gonna be any speedrun here. I've decided to make this single-handedly one of the largest speedruns I've ever done throughout my career. I won't say what the title is exactly, but the only hint that I'll give off is that it's from a previous Sonic Modified ROM title, to which the last update they got was from last year. What I also will say though is that this speedrun sits at well over 6+ hours long, and I really didn't think I would have the energy to sit by throughout most of the day doing this run in one sitting. So I will say that this is more so like a segmented run. I guess it would also be a good time to bring a small progress report where everything is at with the speedrun marathon. I mentioned in the description from the last practice run, being Sonic the Fighters, that I was originally going to play it on Xbox 360, but for some odd reason the power supply had just stopped working. I don't know if it got fried or something, but it looks like I gotta end up getting a replacement in the process. What I can't say aside from that is that I was finally able to get 2 missing games I was looking for, both being Sonic Unleashed and Sonic 06. Also did pick up a couple of new titles around the end of March, a couple weeks ago, one especially being for the Switch here, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, as well as Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. Got all the DS and 3DS titles, and now have all Game Boy Advance titles. To which, with that one, I was originally thinking of playing Game Boy Advance titles through emulator, but I ended up getting the Game Boy player for the GameCube in the process. Only console worth noting at this point is the Wii U, as considering now the eShop had just closed for the 3DS and Wii U, I was hoping I would actually try and get the Wii U before the eShop had actually closed, so that way I could actually buy the titles through the eShop itself. But now, I gotta actually go on my way and actually try and find physical copies for the titles. Only looking for 3 specific ones. Those being Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, 2016 Rio Olympics, and 2014 Sochi Olympics, along with 2 Wii titles being Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings. I'm not 100% sure on whether this Sunday might be music, another showcase, or another practice run. But I will say I'm definitely looking forward to posting part 2 tomorrow. Before ending this video, I gotta say once again, shoutouts to not only the people I mentioned in the description, but especially many viewers who enjoyed so much of the content. I wouldn't have made it to this achievement if it wasn't for you guys. And that's definitely something that I'm incredibly grateful for. For years, I've felt like I've had something to prove. You know, always being told of how underrated I am. Stayed up many late nights and woke up early mornings, worked on new gameplays and music. You know, great example here is when it came to Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, which is, by the way, is actually considered one of my all-time favorite fan games. The night around the time the initial release that came out, for me it was around 1 AM, and I stayed up till 3 AM just to get gameplay, or just to get a playthrough going. And because I wasn't satisfied with how it turned out, I then slept on it, woke up, it was like another 5 hours later, it was like minutes past 8 AM, instantly got right back on and doing a better playthrough for it, and was able to get it done before I usually post. I always like to be one of the first individuals to discover a new Sonic game, whether it's been fan games, mods, or modified ROMs itself. Gonna continue to strive and keep putting in the work, and most definitely try and get more video ideas that I have out there. With that in mind, if I could hit this achievement, and whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, believe me when I say this, that I believe in you. Keep your head held high and never give up. That being said, thank you everybody once again, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, part 2.